wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to the jungles of Chalt's. Jungles which are full of sunflowers, apparently. Embra.
Hey!
What? There's sunflowers.
Hey!
I can see them.
There are.
Hey, a massive hello to these lovely players and to all of you folks over there in the chat. Thank you for being patient with us for a moment there. I had to set some shit up, but it is sorted. And we are not as gifted with inspiration tokens as the overlay suggests. Let me quickly fix that. Waku, I take yours. Ha! And I take my own. Ha!
Oh, okay.
Wait, Mac and Embra, you still have them.
The GM taketh and the GM taketh.
Indeed. Seb, thank you for that subscription. All of the support everyone gives us all the time. Thank you so much. Had several hype trains recently, which is very lovely. Who would you like
It's you.
to have a spin? Ah, for me.
Phoenix, get the wheel.
I thought they were saying just get it ready. for me though. Okay, thank you.
Get the wheel.
Spinny, spin, spin. Go. T.
Better?
Where is she?
Yeah.
Oops, all charisma. I shall try. I shall try and manifest.
You've already got that in spades, John.
Fucking beat me to the joke. God damn it, Charlie.
Beat me to the compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so thank you very much, Seb. I shall enjoy my charismatic return to Chalt as we jump into today's session. Now, before we do that, a quick shout out to the lovely people who support us all in the same way that you lovely people do. Yes, the mic. Got him. Perfect. There we go. Like a fucking Matisse painting. Was it Matisse? No, it wasn't Matisse. Who was it?
Salvador
Oh.
Dali.
No, it was the guy with the apple. Yeah.
The one, the apple?
Yeah.
Fuck, who's that? It's not Matisse.
Looking it up.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna
My
Seems
Google
pretty
foo
good.
is strong. Let's see.
Who's going to be quickest? Who's going to be quickest?
It's Renee. Renee Marguerite.
Magritte. Oh, it's close. That's why I said Matisse. Close but no cigar. Okay, so as we return here, yes, as I was saying, the lovely folks that support us here on the channel, as well as you wonderful people over there in the chat, thank you all, that are cycling by beside me here. You can catch their links as they go past in chat from time to time. Please do check out all of that amazing stuff for your games. As we say, a big thank you to the wonderful CCRPG. There is a giveaway today. ! Enter in chat, as I see several have already, for your chance to win beautiful, beautiful encounter design and gorgeous maps for your games too. Nice, Australis. Now, as we continue on there, the gentleman below me on the overlay is the shepherd, if you will, the custodian, the archivist, the lawkeeper, and the head honcho of a fantastic group of professional DMs and a wonderful, wonderful Discord that you should head on over to if you ever get the chance. DM Charlie Gaming, lots of wonderful, wonderful DMs running lots of wonderful, wonderful adventures and stories that you can have the chance to jump into. Good lord, my computer is shit today, and Sirenscape is shiting the bed. You won't. You guys won't notice because it'll be fine on your end. Wow. I shamed it into working. There we go.
Have you ever sassed a piece of technology so hard that it obeyed?
Speaking of sass, I was reading up on lore and stuff for our game today, and there is an NPC which we have glimpsed already, but you haven't met and sort of spoken to directly, who in their past, in their story, was accompanied on their adventures in Chult by a pair of quote-unquote sassy awakened wombats. Wombats? I think it was wombats. It was something like wombats.
I love that.
Isn't it great? Okay, anyway.
How sassy were they?
Remains to be seen. We should have to watch this space. And as we move on there, of course, the wonderful, wonderful people at Sirenscape which is my computer's fault, not Sirenscape's fault, please do jump in there. And if you would like to give a free trial, please explore all of the amazing music and sound effects that they have and the ability to upload your own cool stuff. If you are a Super Siren subscriber, there is our affiliate link there if you also want to support the channel whilst you're doing that. And, of course, if you like some randomness in your games and want to use physical dice, you should definitely grab those gorgeous Click-Clack Mathrocks as they come from Phoenix Dice over there. Do jump in on that goodness. And speaking of CGRPG and Phoenix Dice goodness, you can do so, get some of that lovely stuff for yourselves with a discount, as we have coupons for those there. 15% off Phoenix Dice, 10% off all of CGRPG's catalogue. So do get all of that wonderful stuff for yourselves there. Now, last but not least, you saw that preview video there as we jumped into the session. Those wonderful folks over at Troll Games have themselves a Kickstarter. 3 days remaining to jump in on that. 3 books, fascinating armors and armaments for your heroes. A separate book for beasties and monsters, and a 3rd book of fantastical mounts for your games. Designed for their Castles and Crusades game, but easily adaptable and a source of great inspiration for any system. So jump into that goodness there. That's their homepage, and here's the Kickstarter. Yeah. Okay, now, last but not least, let us shout out the fabulous Emma City Art, who did our gorgeous character arts next to Charlie there. Scrolling on by, do jump in. I believe commissions are open at the moment, so there was only a couple left because I opened them up a while ago. So jump in on that and get some beautiful art of your OCs or stuff for your campaigns. And that is all those wonderful folks there. Thank you so much. Now, last time we were here, we were battling undead in the jungles of Chaltz beneath the wrecked remains of an airship entangled in the branches high above. They fought off the ghouls that were hungrily roaming about underneath the wreckage, and they realized why, because there were survivors up in the airship. They clambered up to the decks above and discovered it was a group of adventurers and cartographers and historians and artifact seekers from a mysterious organization far to the east, known as Candela Obscura. Out this way, searching for a dangerous artifact they had become aware of, known as the Soulmonger. And everyone immediately realized that's what Waku had helped build and were suitably angry. Out of character. Out of character.
Oh no!
Out of character.
In character, they unfortunately have no idea. But they managed to fight off the not only the ghouls, but some terrifying 4-armed zombie gorilla-like things that came swooping through the trees, and unfortunately took care of a couple of crew members as they just hurled them off the treetops and sent them plummeting to their deaths. I think Waku's over there, like poking them with a branch to see if they're usable. It's busted. And oh yes, sorry. Speaking of Waku, you are minus a zombie. Apologies.
Every time you're away for a session, I swear.
I think I might be wrong. Actually, I think
You know.
no, actually, no, it just survived. Sorry, yeah, I was remembering the mine from before. Sorry, my bad.
You know, I was just gonna say I'll find another.
In these jungles, yes. But they were able to discuss more with the various members of this expedition, the leader of which was very curious with the markings on Waymac's fur, as his tunic had been torn open in the combat. And as he was leaning over to see if Waku was alive and well, he revealed...
You have a map butt!
He revealed his map butt. Tramp stamp.
Map butt.
Whatever you will call it. And that
Trap
was...
stamp?
Which was...
It's nice.
an approximation of the holy symbol of Uptau, the betrayer. But it's okay, because he betrayed the bad guy. If that helps. So we shall see. As that revelation finished our session last time, we shall talk more about that in the jungles here as they continue on their quest to gain some higher ground in search of a mysterious ziggurat off in the jungles and the roots of this celestial construct that is Embra, now with a matching frame. Thank you for waiting. As we will dive into today's Tomb of Annihilation.
Da, da, da.
Welcome back. Well, it messes up with the transitions on OBS as well. I don't know why everything's so slow today. It's Monday morning. What can we say here in Japan? My computer is definitely having a case of the Mondays. Okay, so yes, as I was saying to my friends here, unfortunately we are unable to be joined by the titty window extraordinaire that is Hugh. But that is because, let's say, in character they are busy hunched over maps and documents, comparing his mother's map with that of the flying vessel's cartographer, and he gets to take out a big chunk of the mystery of the map that you can see there, as this is the route that they flew in from, coming from the east, from the far-off realm of Halurua, which in the Wikiverse is the location of the Candela Obscura people. Now, unfortunately, and you do realize, Waymak and Embra, as you're up here on the wreckage of the ship, there are some very strange-looking contraptions. I think airships are a thing. I think airships would have come into Port Nine Zaru from time to time. But this particular airship has all sorts of interesting kind of copper piping and cogs and wheels, as Halrua has moved away from the arcane and the studies of magic, but instead focused heavily on technology and the powers of lighter-than-air gas, amongst other things, and steam power, as Scarlet experienced. That was a very noisy steam train.
Oh my god, all the way up into the, what was it, the eaves?
Yeah. So, my friends, over to you. And we'll say you've clambered down and helped the members of the airship down from the roosting above. And
yep, just fall into the zombie's arms. Just drop down.
It's like, at first they're like, oh, there's still one of them down there. I say, Cobalt, watch out!
No. He was made by a great and powerful necromancer, not a weak one.
We smash cut to somewhere else on this map where Raznisi is just like...
Why do I feel the urge to squash something smaller than me? Emra, for their part, just glide.
Nice.
It's going actually. Before I glide down, can I do a quick sight check to see if anything large and scary is heading in our direction, please?
Actually, probably with disadvantage down here, because like up in the branches, it's very busy. Like amidst all the branches and stuff. Yeah, it's probably a bit better view from down below if you see something coming through.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I will glide down and I will do like a cursory. Is there any more gorilla?
Give me the perception check.
with my Phoenix dice.
Yeah.
With my my stats are still swapped for this session, which changes nothing
Yes,
for
so-
wisdom, thank God.
And Waku, Waymak is a little kitten.
Oh yeah, you gotta. You
Oh
Wayback,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah. That didn't fit. Shit, you remembered. Okay, cool.
It's a 16,
Thank you, Ishi.
Captain.
16. Okay, yeah, you seem to be safe for now.
There does not appear to be any danger
Thank you.
aside from the lava, and by lava I mean the bug kind.
The best kind. Hey, cheers, Rishi. Who's that spin go to? Oh, not Ristos. Waku, stop being Hugh.
So,
And
The
go away.
question is, at the end of that,
I'm Hugh. There are two of me. Watch this. I have used Sentinel to prevent them from moving. Yay.
Sorry, my
Wow. I'm telling him.
my mental image is there are two of me. Watch, and then you make your pecs dance like the Rock does.
No, he's got the echo. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, no, I realized, but that wasn't the order they appeared in my head. The pecs dancing appeared first for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh,
No. Kobe will say, no, that was a pretty good imitation.
spin for Waku.
You can tell him.
spin for Waku.
Great and powerful sorcerer. Warlock.
No. I'm not. I'm sorry. I appreciate the attempt to compliment Ryushi. I'm not a great and powerful sorcerer. I'm a great and powerful
Necromancer.
necromancer.
Also not true. You have a wild magic search, Waku.
Oh, great. Let me roll that right now.
Pop that in the bank for next initiative. Okay,
Um,
so
we need to try and get them. We discussed this a little bit last session, but we're trying to get with this extra coterie of people who have no combat experience. Was the idea that we're getting them to safety?
to be fair, it is not. It's not that they are pretty good fighters. There are some good fighters and stuff in there. They had 4 levels of exhaustion.
That's true. We have very tired people. That way? Question. Is the equally as tired Scarlet?
Which way, indeed. The
I believe
cartographer says, who? Which way were you headed when you found us?
We were trying to get to. Were we trying to get to Jahaka Bay for your pirate?
Deal with the pirates. Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
I
I think.
believe that was the eventual destination, but there was a
I think
It is the only destination.
that was
The
good.
kitten version is quite manic.
I think we had decided to come to this airship.
I don't know if he's channeling real life kittens in
I
his
don't
life.
know.
Or not. I'm not sure.
Don't cause me umbrage. You will not like what you see.
And then we were possibly going to head up to
There's a cigarette. somewhere.
Taz.
Mm.
Halka? I can't exactly recall the
Ataz
reason.
Ivalka?
Hmm.
Evil? That was the hunting grounds for the red dragon.
No, that was
No, south.
the name of it is cut
It's
off.
half,
It's
yeah.
Ataz
Ikloa.
Yugva. Or something.
Ikloa.
Ikloa, like the blade, because it is the Valley of Blades.
Oh, that's right.
This
Yeah.
is who I'm channeling.
I am a little troublemaker. I like to wake up Daddy at 5 in the morning. Yes, I do.
Okay. So.
Yeah, mango. Mango ravioli. Don't ask.
Thank you, Phantom.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
so happy right now.
Okay. I believe the destination of choice was Mbala.
Mbala.
To because it is a vast plateau. high up above the jungle to get eyes on where a potential ziggurat could be.
Yes. Were we
Oh,
doing
wow, far to the
Jahaka
north.
Bay as
Mm-hmm.
part of that, or
No, and then the plan was to return to Jahaka so that you could steal a pirate ship and get back to Port Nyanza.
right? Okay. Thumbs up. All right.
The other option being to go
So-
by river, which is actually much closer to Umbala.
Yeah.
Shosen Star. We could do a Stanley and Livingston. You know,
We don't have a ship though.
Canoes.
build a raft. Yeah, canoes.
And Camp Vengeance is there, and Camp Righteous.
Mm-mm.
Well, we were going to Mbala to survey the land because we're looking for a ziggurat. I think I missed when and why. We're looking for the
It's-
ziggurat.
It's connected to
My butt?
Saha Mbaza, who is the Quetzalcoatl that sent
Okay.
the Quaddle that sent Embra to the party.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And you're Embra. Okay, good.
I am Embra now. Yes, we've never actually covered that in character yet, but yes, I am Embra now.
No, you're Corey. You're always gonna be.
Here's
right,
the
Sorry,
chance.
somewhere else.
Here's the chance. You know, this is
This is the briefest break we've had.
actually speaking of finished campaigns, Josh, have you figured out or spotted what happened on Saturday?
I did not.
The Wikiverse had its first ever TPK.
Oh dear. Which Saturday was it? Are you you're still doing Candle Keep Saturdays, or was this
No, that was- it was-
a very tyrannous Saturday?
It was the Spelljammer, Dark of Xerxes. So that
That's-
means that, you know, and some people pointed out it makes sense because they were in the darkest timeline, which exists because no group of adventurers has succeeded in stopping any of the bad guys. So
Concern.
GM Josh,
GM.
not Waku, in the future, when we run your little project in the darkest timeline, there is like a challenge now. It's like, which is going to be the first group to succeed in the darkest timeline?
Oh,
Mhm.
shiz.
I don't think it'll be my group. Let's put it that way.
Yikes.
Damn.
Wait, aren't we with you? Hold on.
Speaking of Forged in the Dark, not only is GM Josh have exciting things coming up,
Hold on.
this-
Hold on.
This year's mini summer campaign is going to be a Blades in the Dark campaign, but
Woo!
set on the Rock of Brawl.
I saw that.
At some point during which Commodore Crux and a depressed Spelljammer crew will come limping back to the Rock of Brawl without certain other adventurers.
Eh.
Okay. Sorry, what was that, Charlie?
Oh, nothing. I just suddenly realized that the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, and we've got Waku, and we know how Waku behaves, and we know everything Waku did, and now I'm no longer as secure as I used to feel in this campaign. So, yeah, I'm watching you, Josh. I'm watching you.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right on. Yeah. So,
I know we want to get moving, but I am thinking that this crew is so tired, it would probably behoove us to build a camp for them and allow them to get rest, so they will be up to facing the long journey through the jungle.
Probably a good idea.
Indeed, the defensible position is better than being ambushed on the way and hunted by whatever predators lie ahead. Here at least.
It's bad zombies.
There is more. TM. Zombie. TM.
what are the Pokemon balls?
Waku, do you have enough of your little balls to capture all of the zombies?
That's not really how it works, unfortunately.
Hugh pokes up timely character out. If we hug the Mistcliff Mountains, we should be spared the worst of the undead threat.
That's why we keep him around.
But that will keep them at exhaustion level 4 the entire way. Because if I remember correctly, you need to have like a full day's rest without travel to remove that exhaustion. Unless we're able
it's
to
just
magic them.
No, it's just -1 per long rest.
Oh,
Mm,
sure. I'll risk their lives. I don't care.
Yeah, let me just check
I do
something
not
here.
require sleep, so it is fine with me. With
Scarlet, no. Oh, sorry.
I don't require sleep. I don't require sleep though. That's
And you
actually
have
like
dark
a thing.
vision.
No.
I
No, I just don't require
do.
sleep. One of us has dark vision.
So, the D&D kids. I got some brand new players, 2 sisters, 11 and 12, never played before. They have watched some things streaming, Critical Role fans, etc. Very excited to play. The DM that's running them, Zach, this really smart 13-year-old young man, does a really good job, really well prepared. He said he did the inside of the castle is dark without missing a beat. These 2 girls that have been playing for all of 20 minutes, we have dark vision. It's like that was the one thing they keyed into. I was like,
Ah, yes.
yeah. So
So
we're,
if we
we're
are
gonna
traveling-
take them on a march. Yeah. Sorry.
I guess we are.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you need to rest now.
Okay, so we
But-
can rest. So we are resting, or we don't? Wait, I'm so confused.
We're
the-
resting.
I mean,
We
it's,
should.
it's the end of the day already,
regular
so yeah.
Rest.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mm.
Instead of the extended rest for 4 days that Charlie was proposing.
So should we sleep? Should we sleep on the upper part in the trees, where the jaguars cannot get us?
Yeah, it's using the centerpiece of the Star Goddess, the one that's like mid-level up. If we put everybody in there, we can keep watch. That'll probably be the most defensible. I mean, just thinking at it tactically.
Yeah.
And then we can
Mhm.
do that. I mean, first rule of jungle travel from all the books I read, written in the 19th century, because they knew all this, was sleep in the trees.
Mhm. All right.
Anybody
Back
who's
up.
read Tarzan, go in the trees. So.
Back.
Okay.
Back up.
Yeah. So you you prepare a camp up in the treetops, and it is as you predicted. It seems like these undead that you've taken care of were like the ones that were territorially in this region, and you are able to get yourselves tucked away up there and do spend a peaceful night.
Yes.
Now, by the way, I'm doing
Spellcaster happy.
I'm doing the 1D&D exhaustion rules. So the
Oh, okay.
Candela Obscura folks will have just -3 to their D20 rolls.
Okay. As opposed to
1 D&D. Everybody wins at 1 D&D. So do we get to hit the long rest button?
Come on, everyone agrees that the old exhaustion rules are fucking useless and horrible, right?
They're not great.
They're not
I
great.
thought that
are
was a general
exhausting.
consensus of opinion.
Yeah, they suck if you're a player.
all right. We have some babies raised up. I think Ember, for their part, keeps an eye out even during their watch, just passively chilling,
Yeah.
sitting awkwardly, practicing handshakes.
Waymack will do the cat thing and will wake up at 2 in the morning and run around the deck of the ship until everybody's like, "Would you stop?" and then go to sleep, and that will count as his watch.
That's it.
How long have you been? It's like Ember considers that like Waymack has not been this small the entire time. Can you change your size at will?
No, I cannot. It is this strange and foul magics that roam around this jungle. I am not a fan anymore.
Yes, Waku. Waku, you are somewhat of a scholar on the dangers of the wild magic that is ever present throughout these realms.
Yeah, a little bit. I do understand. Things with chaotic energy. It's kind of
Yes. It's known generally as chaos happening all the time, and it's abbreviated to chat.
Yeah. It's
understood.
called
Understood.
the wonders of chat.
I see.
We do love chat.
There are so many things that are just very new.
Discuss the dangers of wild magic and that. There was just someone at the door. Thank you. Just a second.
Okay. All good.
Wild magic is a wonderful thing.
No. Nodding.
It's he told me that I understand the I'm a bit of a scholar of these things, but my real love is of course necromancy, and I wild magic is way outside of my purview. But anyway,
Understood.
it's the magical energy is flowing through the magic, the winds of magic that are also ley lines.
It surrounds us and binds us. It ties us together. Him,
it's
the
true.
rock, you, this weak flesh.
Sorry, I didn't want to ignore that because it is what I suspected it might be, which is something that
A
has
new computer!
traveled very far to get here.
Oh, what'd you get?
Fabulous work of one Jess Martin, also known as Oops or Draculas.
Oh, the Draculas have
Nice.
arrived.
Yes.
Nice.
The previous player, one of the previous players in this slot of ours, the Monday morning Hunger of Ithrin crew, fabulous Jessica Markram, has came through on the Kickstarter. I saw Rishi got his as well recently.
Nice.
Excellent. Sorry. Thank you.
All good.
So, sorry, more derbies.
Long story short, Imbra nod, learns about wild magic, nod. Still confused as to why the necromancer knows so much about wild magic, but also doesn't know so much about wild magic, and is still very confused. Probably, I don't know if we discussed the butt tattoo as much, but do I don't know how much I actually would know about the betrayer, amongst other things.
You do not.
Understood. Nods in understanding.
One of the reasons you feel almost drawn to seek out this ziggurat is to try and get more answers about just what you're supposed to do. Because you weren't given any mission, you're just thrown into this situation where it was deemed that you would be of help. And
I was informed to assist.
yes. Well, I mean, not even that. You just your natural nature led you to assist where it was meant to happen. So if I can just quickly get my name of our captain of the Star Goddess here. Just nice. Okay, so yes, Captain Thessalandra Bravewing, investigator extraordinaire of Candida Obscura.
What a name. Mwah.
Is sitting on the deck with you, Waymak.
Oh,
If you have any questions.
oh yeah. Sorry. I thought you were going to go.
You mentioned that the markings in my fur on my backside by my tail, they're the markings of the betrayer. I only know stories from my childhood. They were not too important. to our study of our goddess Bast and her light amongst our people. You
Yes.
seem to be well informed.
I think
Would you mind
I'm trying
telling
to
me more?
I'm trying to think how much you and Hugh would know just by being local. Because Uptao leaving his people and leaving God, the people and the tribes here, only happened 100 years ago.
Oh,
So it's not ancient history. But that does mean that your people have arrived since then, because the so I think you know the Bastetti history of your time here in Chult, and you ranging far and wide, your people ranging far and wide discovered this place after Uptao had disappeared and left the lands because his followers were a bunch of whiners. It is rumored, Hugh knows more about this, that he lived amongst his people in the city that he created, known as Mesro, and was an avatar amongst them, but they would just rely on him for everything and come to him for everything and complain about everything and bicker and fight amongst themselves to the extent that he was like, peace.
No.
gotcha.
What
So
is
he
it
kind
that
of
fades out of existence?
he kind of pulled a Moses, came down, smashed the tablets, and said, "Yan yon."
Indeed.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
all right.
So, his disappearance led to other deities moving in. Wahim, the god of trade and wealth, is very popular in Port Nyanzaru. Timora is popular here. Bast as well, in our version of things, not in the official module.
What bloodline did Uptao present as?
Bloodline? What
Human?
ancestry? Yeah, human. Probably human presenting. Yeah.
Okay.
The art of him is human presenting. But
it's universally accepted. He was a divinity.
He was a god, yes.
Okay.
And the people of Chult, including yourselves to an extent, even not being followers of Uptao, followers of Uptao like directly don't really exist anymore. But he separated himself up. He broke himself up into all of the various aspects and parts of the jungle and of Chult, and he created Chult. He did, he brought this place to be, and saved this place and saved the world by betraying one of his own that was threatening to destroy everything, although not much more than that is known. If we can jump into the meta for a second here, just the characters don't know this and the agents don't know this, but the Candela Obscura airship flew very close to where the evil thing that he subdued is imprisoned.
Oh, yay.
So, that was fun. But they did not know that. And it's not why they're here. So, they weren't looking for that. But, so the dinosaurs in particular are known as children of Uptao. And are seen to represent him on the material plane.
Okay. What did you want me to roll?
I was going to ask you to roll a history.
Can do. Ooh, I actually got a pretty good. How about a 24?
Nice.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
The city that Uptao created, Mesro, was said to be behind magical barriers that kept out other things until a bunch of Batiri goblins, the goblins that are spread throughout this entire continent, found a way through and attacked the city. Raznisi, who was the equivalent of a paladin of Uptao, was responsible, not wholly, but a great deal of help was given in defending the city. But he did it by raising a vast army of undead. And these are the same undead that he then abandoned when he disappeared, and are now roaming about and causing all sorts of trouble. But yeah, he was a paladin of Tau and a protector of the city. The city was actually whisked away for its own protection from the material plane. And has disappeared. And I think Waymack would have looked into that as a potential source of ruins and artifacts to be rescued and put into protection and looked after.
Indeed.
But yeah, the city of Mesro is said to have disappeared. Much like a city far to the north that you also discovered, cross-referenced in similar research, is known as Drakenheim. Although, word is that city came back and
Dun,
brought
dun, dun.
something with it.
Dun, dun, dun. Så det är det. Då ser det bara
So so the story. No, I was looking at the map and you were holding up material.
Dungeons of
Great.
Drakenheim, yeah. Just near Candle Keep.
So
Hey, Daisy.
the maze, because she referenced the maze of Uptown.
Thank you for refreshing my memory, but what is this maze to which you refer? In my fur.
It is something that we came across in our researches. We have access to a great library in Scarlett, do you remember what it's called? The fourth what? What's it called? It means it's, anyone know lighthouse in Latin?
Oh!
What was it called?
Ah,
Anyway, sorry. The headquarters of Candela Obscura. Which is
The lighthouse in Latin is
Pharos.
Pharos. That's it. Thank you.
Oh,
Pharos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, the fourth. We have
I
access.
see.
We have access to vast libraries in the fourth Pharos, our base of operations, and we did a great deal of research about this place before we came here. Uptau, the creator of this region, it was his holy symbol, said to adorn the armor and often tattooed in skin of his chosen and his protectors. It is a representation of one's own life, and to become one of his paladins. I'm trying to remember what it was fucking called. There was a special name for it that was special just for Uptau's guys. 2 seconds. Should be able to find it pretty quick.
The number of times I have resisted making "What's up, Tau" joke.
Let's find it quickly for you. Uptau. There you go. Rishi, did you see my Oops All Dracula's arrived? Yay. Coming to a Halloween near you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Although, it does have to wait in line for a second, because this year's Halloween one-shot is predetermined.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Uptown. Quickly read here. Maze walkers, shamans. sorry. Quickly reading here.
You're fine.
Forgive.
Are we listening in on this, or is this during your watch?
I think this is before everyone goes to sleep. It's like over the evening meal.
Yeah, because the watch, he's working out the zoomies.
Okay. Fair. Fair.
Okay. The figure that was talking with your patron, Embra. Remember there was a human-looking figure?
私です.
No, it wasn't you.
No, I know. I remember. It's what I was replying to more.
Yes, I know. That individual is one of these paladins of Uptown.
Okay.
How is Uptao spelled?
UBTAO.
Okay. Do I have memory of that moment? Or that was a separate
No,
scene,
it was
right?
a cutscene. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, they were talking wombats. Sassy, intelligent talking wombats. Burton Lug.
Burton Lug!
Love a talking
Lug-
wombat.
Lug is such a great name for a wombat.
Right?
They are hefty individuals.
I love them. I love them a great deal.
There's nothing quite like seeing them like
There you
just
go. They're
order.
called they're called Bara.
Bara.
Bara, which is funny. Waka, you've met Cobalt buddies called Bara. Is that fits
Yes.
fits our Cobalt
BA.
naming as well?
BARRA.
Just singular.
Okay.
BARA. So yes, the investigator says, yes, these so-called Bara of Uptao, to become such, had to correctly describe the maze of their life, including its center, which depicts what is to come in the future. And thus they are given immortality. Oh, so the story goes.
This is interesting, but is not seeking immortality a selfish goal for one born mortal? Is not it our place to serve our gods, live our time, do the great deeds that we can, and then die and make room for the next generation of kids and cubs?
It
I do not know
seems
the wisdom of this.
It seems that these protectors pledge to protect themselves for a great length of time.
I begin to see the truth of it then. A longer life means more time to be of service.
Indeed.
There is nobility in this.
If that's the dedication you have, yes.
A little fire will kind of light in the back of Waymac's eyes. And then you're like, no.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Captain.
The investigator gestures towards Kai, Embra.
Who has
think-
been super expressive. Comparatively, yes.
I think Uptao would like your friends there.
I turn to Kai. You will apparently be liked. Barrel rolls. Just like a little sparkler.
The betrayer first came to this land with a great many coatls.
Oh. I seek one now.
Really?
Yes, I was sent by them.
A believer of the myths?
It's not a myth.
Well, until proven, right? That's how I like to look at
I
things.
am the proof.
I've met people who've said that before. There are tales that some of these portals still exist here on the peninsula. Looking over it. Well, if we could find one of them, that would make our quest much easier.
Like, Emperor is nodding as if it's like, yep, no, you're stating facts. They are, in fact, here. Yep. And why would it make it easier?
Oh, they are vast fonts of knowledge and information. It is somewhat of a mythical quest to go on, to attempt to discover their location, that you might get the answers you seek. And looking back at Waymak, on occasion the Bala of Upto would seek out knowledge and information from such beasts.
It is interesting that you would say this, because gaining knowledge, especially in my particular field, that of ancient relics and artifacts, it is untangling a maze of facts and myths and clues till you reach the center of the truth. And it too is a journey, like a maze. One thing ties into the other, don't you think, Emperor?
I trust.
Again, nodding.
I trust you do so cautiously.
Always, but enthusiastically.
Our organization is, as we mentioned to your Goliath friend, more concerned with keeping dangerous artifacts away from those who would misuse them. There is tale of one of those Bara doing the same.
You did mention a soul monger, was it?
Yes.
What does the device do?
We are not sure, but there have been rumors and reports that suggest that something by that name is coming into being, coming into completion.
I would believe it eats souls. I mean, just the speculation. Based on the name.
Have you heard of anything? Cobalt.
Yeah, stares in the necromancer's direction.
I mean, it's called the soulmonger. That seems like something that would eat a soul.
It makes sense.
If I was to make a device that ate souls, I would definitely call it. I wouldn't call it like the soulmonger, but I'd call it like the soul-eating device. But yeah, it's close enough.
Some of our number thought that it might be of drow construction from the depths below. They thought it was a mistranslation, that it was soul manger, but it doesn't. I don't believe that rung through. Sorry.
No,
I wonder
I
about
got
the-
it. I got it, John. But I was in character, and Waku didn't get it. Wait, Waku speaks Undercommon, doesn't he?
No.
I think he does.
Accents are regional, not.
Yeah.
I
He doesn't.
wonder
He doesn't
about
speak.
your...
He speaks Goblin. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't get that one. I'm sorry. It's Soulmonger. Pretty sure on that one.
Are you sure about your translation, Waku? A monger is not that one who hawks or sells something like fish or grain or dates. A
Would I-
commodity.
So if it's a monger, right? Like if it's as you imply, selling souls, like it first has to collect them so that it can then be distributed for currency. Is that not?
Well, then why not soul harvester or soul banker or soul collector or soul
Sounds
catch
more
tool?
threatening.
Listen, like I said, I told you I would have named it the soul-consuming device. I didn't name the thing.
You seem very, very familiar with it, though, Waku.
I don't know why you would say that. I just know what the name is.
Is it a creature or a device? Or both?
I would assume it's a device. Why else would I call it the soul-consuming device?
Oh, I was just thinking that with all of the talk about selling and consuming, that perhaps it was a living entity.
I would like.
Devices. The line between creature and device is sometimes blurred.
Again,
I would like
Again,
I would like a deception or persuasion from Waku versus Waymak and Ember's insight.
yes, okay.
You are screwed.
Am I?
I don't know, are you?
Inception. My stats are switched. Hang on. This is insight, right? I said inception.
14.
17.
24.
Number of
Cat's
device.
just looking at you like the way cats do.
Waku knows more than they are letting on.
Yeah. All he has to do is pull out a can opener though, and Waymack will be. Yeah, Waymack just gives Waku a look and doesn't say anything, because if he's got a reason for keeping it close to his chest, he's got a reason. But yeah, it's like, okay, trying to impart that non-spoken. I don't know how easy it is for a kobold to read the expressions and body language of a Bestetti, but trying to communicate. Okay, I see you.
There is just this, as I mentioned earlier, since their creation, Ember's eyes have gone like this coal sort of like color. There is the briefest flash of fire deep in them as they stare at you, and they go, I'm sure that if you have any information that would be of assistance, you would tell us.
Waku does the whole is the extra information I have actually useful? No, it's not.
But there is a threat behind those eyes. Not going to do anything.
Is it useful?
It may be.
I don't think it is. Hey. Hey, Waymack. Give me a sidebar over here for a second.
Absolutely, Waku.
Walking away with him,
I'm
eye to
not-
eye now.
I'm sure Ember's nice
That,
and all, but
that back shot
we,
would be so cute. Just a little cobalt.
We haven't-
Right, two little tails. Yeah.
I
Waymack with a
haven't-
hand holding up the hole closed in his clothes. Yeah.
I'm not really comfortable sharing my secrets with this. Sorry, we just met, Ember. I'm sure I'll tell you later.
Ember nods, knowing
So,
that all things come with time.
I used to be a greater and more powerful necromancer.
Sure, Waku, sure.
But I had a guy that was helping
We all
me.
had a guy.
That was helping me
Yes.
become a great and powerful necromancer.
Ah.
And I was
How much did you have to pay him?
Oh, I just had to bring him a staff, and that seemed like a good deal. I thought,
And what was the staff, Waku?
well,
Threatening aura.
well, it. I
From
didn't know this.
from the archaeologist. Yeah.
Didn't really. Well, Waku is also technically an archaeologist. That is his background.
That's right. Indiana Jones, Belloc. We know our relationship.
Well, I'm watching that tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm excited. Yeah.
So, here's the thing. Didn't really understand that it was quite as powerful and necessary as it was not sure if it was his phylactery or if it was like some sort of way to control his own power in connection to other realms or whatever. Anyway, he plugged it into the soulmonger and stole my life force, and that wasn't very fun. And so like
You needed to jumpstart it.
yeah, so
Now, keeping in mind, Waymac's got that ridiculously high wisdom. That purse capacity is just like off the charts with the Bestetti.
So, Baku, what you're saying is you took a device of great power that you did not understand. You used the word phylactery, and they tied it into a device that you refer to as a soul-collecting device. And then they diminished you. Hold on. They diminished you to jumpstart it and to regain their power, which sounds like it is spread across the realms. Waku, what did you do? What did you do, Waku?
I found a device. I was promised great power, which I accepted with the only condition that I retrieve this very nice staff and bring it in. I did stall for a long time. That's how I got these bad boys. Points at the wings. But
Chult thanks you for your service and got rid of their dragon turtle.
Mhm.
yeah. So
You made a bargain, and the price was more than you thought you would have to pay.
Well, the price was just a little bit of life force. Like, that's whatever. I'll get that back.
Are you sure? How will
but-
you get it back, Waku?
As all great
You
and
don't
powerful
know, do you?
necromancers do, we seek out those who have betrayed us, and we retrieve that which was stolen back in kind. So I'm gonna take his life force.
I was gonna say, out of character,
Hmm.
does Waku want to find the soulmonger and use it to become a lich?
Yeah. He wants to become a Draco Lich.
That does not surprise me. I have.
And there was the tiniest bit of Charlie, the role player, who was hoping that we were going to hear that we were on a redemption arc. No. Okay. Okay. It's like, however, Waymac, altruistic, trusting, but wise Waymac.
Waku.
Now, I
You
will let you know, his desire to become a Draco Lich is entirely pure-hearted. Doesn't
yeah.
really know what that entails until he's there, and he's like, wow, I've been gifted with knowledge of my actions. This was not the right decision to make.
Gotcha.
I love this so much.
Now,
Waku, there is a story that is told in our temples about the value of gifts from greater powers. There was a priest, poor priest, in the church who was incredibly generous and gave his learning to everyone who asked. He was always living a life of service. And one day, an avatar from his god came down and said, in recognition of everything you have done, we will grant you a gift. You may have unending wisdom, or you may have unending wealth. Although he's a poor man, the priest says, I will take the wealth. The angel says, done, and disappears. He stands there, stunned.
Oh, no, wait.
I will take the wisdom. The angel says, done. He's very wise. He stands there, his face just shocked, just stunned. People are looking at him. What? You have unlimited wisdom. What? Say something. I should have taken the money.
Yeah.
Waku would definitely agree with that.
Oh yeah, he should have taken the money. But also, here's the thing.
Damn, screwed up the joke. Embarrassing.
I appreciate the I appreciate the wisdom in which you have imparted me. However, it's a little bit late for that advice. So now I just have to go find the Lich and give him a little bit of that.
Razzle dazzle.
I don't think that necromancers give the razzle or the dazzle, but I'm gonna kill him. Well, you're not part of this conversation. Step back.
That's Scarlet.
Well, Waku.
Emperor's not gonna say the razzle dazzle. Emperor's definitely not gonna say that.
Step away from the scene.
Waku, I will tell you, as long as our paths seem to converge and head to the same goal and same noble purpose, in this case, retrieving dangerous artifacts and slaying a lich, who, as we all know, is a force for evil and must be countered.
There you go,
And
Waku.
I am willingly your ally until blades fall us or death separates us. But once those goals diverge and you prove yourself my enemy, till then, we are okay.
Oh, don't worry. I don't know why I would ever be your enemy. Like, I'm not gonna do anything that's
Well,
bad to you.
we often... I know, Waku, but we often can see the maze at the center of our future.
He looks over at the captain, kind of like, I'm getting. What are we looking? What are those?
That one on the edge of the page is what was in the staff.
What is that book?
Anyway.
Precious.
So anyway, yeah.
Shadowfell's shard.
Pretty sure it's a
Shadowfell shard. Last seen in my my one shot last year for the massive Greyhawk virtual con fundraiser for the fabulous Lord Gusumber and everyone involved there, which I will be the opening session of the event this year as well. It seems, as I tuned into Lord Gusumber before we went live today, and he was there saying, "Oh, and here's John, and he'll be kicking off the thing." I was like, "Right, you are."
I will. Yes,
No,
Captain.
I said I was involved. But there was a meeting that I missed because it was middle of the night, and I am going to be the opening session again apparently. So that'll be fun.
Captain.
Yes, sir. I think actually was that. Yeah, that was last time. Yeah. Phantom was in that one shot. If memory serves. Okay. So that's sharing of information. Just done
Darn.
with research for the day.
But I see what you. Looking at the
Fun Wackyverse lore. One of the earliest ever one-shot roulettes. Which were you in that, Scarlet?
Which one?
Emma was in it, and I think Patch was in it as well. And you were transporting a box with something inside it to be sent off to Barovia.
I was in. I don't believe so. I don't believe I was in that one.
You were in the one with Dread, weren't you? In
I was the
Icendale.
one in Dread. I was the one with Dread because I was
Okay.
the Italian Peregrine Falcon.
That's right. There was a one-shot roulette during which they had to deliver a box with an evil artifact inside up to the mountains to a portal where it could be taken away by a certain rock elemental, as portrayed by Mr. I always forget how to pronounce it. The Maori guy.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, you know who I mean. It's just the guy from Thor, the The rock guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Karg or Kurg? Karg.
Korg.
Korg.
Korg. Yes.
Korg?
Yes.
Yeah.
Korg. Who had appeared in a one shot. In a honey heist, I think, in Barovia. The whole reason, the story for him being there is because this one-shot roulette group gave him this box, which had been entrusted to them by Arafor Tan, to deliver out for safekeeping beyond the mists of Ravenloft. But little do they know, because nobody's actually opened it and checked. It is empty because Waku stole that stuff and
Of
brought
course.
it down here.
Of course.
Now, the it's the tangled web that is the Wakiverse. What was I going to say? Something about that. Oh yeah, I was looking on my phone and I found this like old video of me rolling stats. Like it's like rolling stats, rolling d6 stats to send to a GM. And I was like, oh, what was this for? And so I put the sound on, and it was me rolling the stats for Arafor Tan. So there is a memory of him somewhere. Rishi, if you're in chat, I see you. Josh is figuring because at the end Josh tried to stop them.
I did my best.
You did.
They just teleported away.
Waddle.
I would have been successful if they didn't, jump away.
And now that evil Stephanie is bringing the foretold one into the world to bring about the doom of all Florida man. Okay, so excuse me. So yeah, you rest up and you have your discussions here in the lower canopy of the jungle, safe and sound. There are some beasts moving about and snuffling about with the scents and things, but I think the number of you just kind of keeps them away.
Yep.
And you are able to take the long rest. And shall we do ourselves a little journey?
A little adventure.
Eventual.
I'm gonna mark off another insect repellent use.
Yep, we're getting to tapped. I said get double.
Also,
No.
rip.
The person
Rip.
who said get double isn't with us anymore.
I was just gonna say rip any resurrected adventurers who have 13 HP or less, as the death curse has killed them now.
Oh dear.
Yes. And
All right.
I think
Ready?
I assume anyone who's adventuring to a level where they could be resurrected has probably got a few more HP than that. They're okay.
Hopefully.
I need to get my Dragon Heist book and see how many HP Mert has in the Yawning Portal. in
that's a
Waterdeep.
good-
'cause
That's a good point.
He's 100% been resurrected at some point.
Yep.
Mert.
To whoever is
Spelljammer Academy might be losing their head of studies then. Sorry.
so to whoever's doing survival, I guess that I will be assisting.
Copy that.
This
It-
jungle
it
is
make-
what's going to kill everybody in the universe.
Yeah, I mean that's normal.
Fair.
No, I mean like the travel time.
Yeah, right.
Waymac,
So-
breaking trail, that knee-high trail for everyone, rolled a 23 on survival.
Nice. Yeah, let me remind myself of the rules here for our journeying.
I also had about 3 more days worth of insect repellent on my end because I gathered those herbs.
Oh, I've got the full amount.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone.
Cool. Thank you.
You've used 13 of 29.
Mhm.
That Ed Greenwood pot armor, yeah, absolutely. God, I would love to have Ed in a game someday. That would be amazing. Well, so close. It's like 2 degrees of separation. It's like he plays with Lord Gosumba on the regular. It's like so close. It's so far away.
You're almost there.
Okay, so you let's have a look here. What was that check again there, Charlie? Sorry.
23.
Thank you kindly. Okay, you do not disappear and get lost, which is good. Are you?
Hooray!
Hugh suggests you aim to go to Atar's Kahakla
Yeah.
there,
Right.
and then the river will follow up towards the north because the river Tath doesn't connect with the river Shoshenstar, but they, and this is an unknown area of the map, but Hugh's natural instincts suggest that they would both originate in the same basin,
That makes sense.
right? Because there's usually, the way that rivers work is you have one like central area, and then the rivers kind of like go out like the spokes of a wheel. Spokes of a wheel from that. So it is very likely, given the way that the river Tath and the river Shoshenstar are kind of heading in the same direction, that the source of those rivers will be very close to each other, if not the same.
Makes sense.
So he thinks because the location of Umbala is known, you can see it there, but the immediate surrounding area is not. So he figures it's going to be, and it's safer to go by river.
Yeah.
And faster as well. You can go 2 hexes a day by river.
Ooh. As opposed to 1.
Yes.
What a gift.
Indeed.
Bring with Lepicus. What's a task?
So, let me just move our pin over here for a second, and I can get rid of these hexes here. Boop. There you go. A day of
1.
trouble. 1.
2.
Well, we'll see. Way back.
I'm still
Oh,
assisting.
doing another one for traveling?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I forgot I had. Then it was a 25. We'll just use that one for tomorrow.
Nice.
Let's see.
The
Advantage.
batch.
A 27.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, we are cutting straight at east northeast. So we're 2 days travel to the point of the mountains because we can see the mountains, and
The river will be not far off the shoulder of rock, and it'll get us out from underneath these trees.
Indeed.
oh wait, he's little way Mac.
It will get us out from underneath these trees.
Okay. One more, please, sir.
Absolutely.
And assist.
A 26.
Excellent. And one more for luck.
Up.
A 28. That was a nat 20.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Where'd that cat go?
I'm here on the river. You want a Mai Tai?
So yeah,
My tag would.
you
I'd like
have a journey up through the jungles there. Away. Have you got eyes on stream?
No.
Stream? I'm looking at.
I'm watching
I've got
the map
chat
in roll
popped.
20.
Okay. Well, the one that people can see on stream is different.
Oh, I've got chat popped.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually especially be that way. But as Hugh said, as you get towards the mountains, the Cobalt Mountains, and again, it is safer, and there are less. I think a few times on that journey, that 5-day journey you just did. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you do come across undead quite near in that first day near the wreck of the Star Goddess. There are other undead, but you managed to, with that very high check from Waymack, you do manage to avoid that. Can I suggest this as an idea, as we are playing this together? Just to make things go as smoothly and not get lost in the grind of a hex crawl too badly. Although whilst keeping that alive, can I suggest a roll for a random encounter? To see if a random encounter happens on any day that you get less than 20 on a survival check.
Not a problem.
right?
Yeah.
Because the DC for not getting lost is below that, so you can
Right.
still. That means you can still successfully navigate, but potentially have an encounter. And then, there will still be a roll to see if there's an encounter or not, even if it's below 20. Because I just don't want to be doing it every day,
Yeah.
Sounds
But-
good.
It's statistically likely to happen from time to time, which will be just enough for our needs. Now, unfortunately,
I have
you
concerns.
do still need to roll in the maps that you can see, because it's just you're rolling to go through the jungle, not to navigate places unknown.
Right.
Absolutely.
So one more, if you'd be so kind.
No problem. Ah, only a 14 this time.
Okay. So that means
You didn't say boop.
I didn't realize it was time to run.
Did you? Was
Dang.
that with advantage?
Yep.
Oh, then I should re-roll it.
Yeah, everyone's helping you all the time.
Okay, cool. So I'll re-roll it.
Bungle in the jungle.
Still a 14.
14.
Excellent.
Still a 14.
Okay, so
Fate
you
will not be denied.
let's see here. Just pop that over there for a second. Okay. You get lost. Another check,
Wait.
please.
What? What? Eh? Nande?
27 this time.
Okay.
We weren't lost. He just kind of got distracted chasing something small and furry through the undergrowth for half a day.
There you go. You went south once.
Okay.
You got turned around and went due south, unfortunately. This particular jungle here is very dense, and you couldn't see the way the sun was going. But that 20, whatever it was, gets you back on track. Now, I do have to follow my own rules there. Let's see if we had a random encounter on that low roll day.
Yeah, the moment you say it out loud, we all know it to be true.
Where is the random encounters table?
Be quietly,
Um,
depending on what music I hear. I know what
Mark
you
it.
rolled.
can you roll me a d20, please?
Me? Okay.
Yes, please.
17.
So, okay. We did determine last week that it was 18 plus is the encounter. As
The
opposed
one
to,
with the-
can I just say the rules in the module? An encounter happens on a 16 plus, and you roll 3 times a day.
Oof.
That's a lot of encounters.
It's insane, isn't it?
It's a lot of random encounters. That's
Yeah.
a lot of.
I mean, if that's the kind of game you want to play, please do.
Mm-hmm.
But we have some fun things to get into. Okay, let's see if we can get back on track here, Waymack. You've retraced your
Screams and
steps
backstory.
successfully.
Yep. Okay. Oh, another one. Sorry, I was waiting for you to move us.
Boop.
There we go. There, that's what I needed. 27.
Nice.
It's the boops of power.
It's the boops of
Okay.
power.
So that gets us here, in that area that you know there, and you know to be cautious. And Hugh's like looking at his mother's map, and you come upon this huge gorge in front of you. There's these plunging cliffs down, and you can see the River Taff churning past, flowing from east to west towards the ocean.
Oh dear.
And towards the where Waymack, those cursed pirates are lurking out there at
Yes.
Chihaka Anchorage. But yes, you have found the directions here. Now, I am going to say, let me run back up here.
Yeah, every time Scarlett has said boop, Chuck.
We've
Hey, Chuck, how you doing?
yeah, she said poop. Yeah,
boop.
I'm rolling over a 20 on the survival.
Boop.
Yeah.
Well, don't
We
waste
need
them.
it. We need it.
That's all right. I'm using them as inspiration.
Oh.
The okay. Yeah, it is. I was wondering. I was like, surely, do you roll when you're on a river? But it actually says, you know, it does actually go. It makes its way to say there, you know, it is possible to get lost on a river by following a tributary instead of the main river, where it forks. So yeah, but the DC is much less.
Okay.
The regular DC is 15. It's only a DC 10 if you're going on a lake, coast, or river. But I will say, for this particular section, until you're actually on the river proper, because you're just going along the edge of the chasm, I think it's impossible to get lost.
I feel like that's fair.
Right?
Yeah.
I would agree.
So, you spend the next... let's see, how long would it be? Just to get this out of the way for a second. 1, 2, 3 days. Traveling to where the river climbs up out of the gorge and is actually at the same level as the jungle. Let me double check what we've got for here. So yes.
Do we have any idea what side of the river it's on?
I mean, well, you're going to be.
There's a giant gorge.
I mean, you're just waiting to get to water level so you can actually travel along the river instead, right?
Okay.
So, the question is, have you fashioned rudimentary canoes from the wreckage of the Star Goddess?
No, we did not portage canoes 7 days through the jungle. No.
Okay.
We will fell some trees at location.
Okay.
No.
Just checking. As you create these canoes, Hugh regales you with the story of Ataz Kahakla, the river canyon known by the local name Ataz Kahakla, which translates as the Gorge of Death.
Great.
Inspires wonder in most people who see it.
The Gorge of Death.
I would like all of you to now show your wonder-inspired face. Go.
Wait, as Embra?
Yes.
As Scarlet?
Yes,
The Gorge of Death.
Scarlet is done with that being on this channel. It's like, no, I'm going to play a character that is no emotions.
No,
It's the
they're
way forward.
learning.
It's the way forward.
They're learning. They have to learn.
It is.
I'm watching Waku. I'm waiting for Waku's off face.
You missed it.
Saw
It's been and gone.
It's gone.
What? That's not cool.
Gotta get up early.
All right.
So yes, the cliff walls that you have been walking alongside here vary from 50 to 200 feet deep and are lined with row upon row of coral. It's deceased, but
Nice.
retains its rainbow colors, making the canyon a breathtaking pseudo-underwater seascape. Mixed
Doesn't
in
Monster
amongst the corals are the intact skeletons of plesiosaurs, giant sharks, and other sea creatures. As this
is Monster Hunter.
huge section of the ocean bed has been forced up into the lands of Chult. Perhaps the work of Uptao, as he raised Chult from the waters.
Impressive. I mean,
Impressive.
There you go.
That is a large number of large mammals.
That fish there could feed my entire village for a month.
Okay.
Honestly, so much more work to roleplay a character that doesn't express emotions. Oh my god.
I know, right? So, congratulations. You have reached Ataz Kahakla and are now going to follow the river?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Wait, Ataz Kahakla's just a gorge? There's no ruin?
No. Ataz just means gorge.
It's so sad. But the treasure.
I wanted to plunder.
There will, however,
There are
be a
plenty of
small hut where
corpses.
somebody is selling souvenirs, overpriced beverages. You know,
Like, what is it? Like, it's like soul. It's like came for the treasure, found the gorge, sadness.
right? Yeah. Snow
All I
globes.
got was this. All I got was this stupid T-shirt.
Okay, so
We'll get there, and there'll be a casino there.
Oh gosh. It's the
Charlie.
god of commerce, was it?
Joaquin, yeah.
Yeah.
Waymack, please give me your next survival.
Absolutely. How about another 27?
That'll
Bip.
do. So you get this one and this one, as you now get 2
Nice.
days travel. Let me just pop that over there for a second. Let me double check.
Have we seen sort of increased signs of zombie life amongst other things as we've been traveling?
No, as you promised, as you come up here towards the mountains, it's less.
Okay.
Yeah, the depths of the jungle, sort of more kind of south and east that you go, is more and more dangerous.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you take two squares there as you glide. Hang on, actually, I think Sirenscape. Everyone, check out Sirenscape. Use the affiliate code.
It's good.
Has,
We love Sirenscape.
Has, I believe they have a traveling by river.
The DM can safely say that you see no signs
we
of
go.
zombie life. To your left, you will observe the undead, the slowly decaying corpse of a Plesiosa. Wow. To your right, you can see many vertebrate that have been devertebrated over the years. Wow.
There is a one-shot instance in this sound set by Sirenscape called "Something is in the Water."
Well,
hail.
warrior. You have to understand. We can see no signs of zombie life, but necromancy is capable of producing things much more complicated than zombies, and those are the things that we see. Skeletal remains, ethereal or spectral undead are also prevalent, and some would argue more dangerous.
Indeed.
Except when you have a wall of fire, then they tend to be less dangerous.
Or a higher level turn undead.
Yeah, I still remember that. That was a good combat. You know what I'm talking about, John?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, go. Yeah.
When we were playing Avernus, there was this combat that's like everyone online's like, oh yeah, it's killing everybody. Oh my god, it's so tough because there are a bunch of what were they? Specters?
Yes.
But like, I had a once a day wall of fire and just put it up, and all the specters just went through it and died.
Oh no.
Hey, big shout outs to Big Jim Slade Gaming. Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi.
How you doing? Hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. We are in the depths of the jungle here in Schultz playing Tomb of Annihilation. We have a giveaway going on today for some awesome goodies from CZRPG. Awesome encounter design, one-shot locations, drop them into your campaigns, however you fancy to play them. ! Enter in the chat. Thank you, Scarlett. And I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs here on the channel, and we play published things, but heavily affected by the characters' backstories. And yeah, I hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. Let me do the shout out here. Everyone, please give Big Jim Slade Gaming a follow. Shout outs. Big Jim Slade Gaming. There we go. I think I got it. Yep, that's right. Spelling right.
It's an undead world after all. It's a dead world after all.
There you go. There.
There it is. That's the timing. That's the beat.
All right. Good to have you, Raiders. If you've got the time, please stick around. We're going for another 40 minutes or so. Please ignore the dinosaurs. Okay.
What dinosaurs? There's dinosaurs.
You're very welcome. Oh, I had a cancelled session, so we played some Baldur's Gate 3. That's the new Baldur's Gate's released next month, right?
I think
It's
so.
finally going to be finished next month.
Finally
right?
released. I've been waiting. So
Me
I'm
too.
gonna make Fire Law.
Hey, nice.
And Dragonborn hasn't. It's like the last race to come out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I want to wait until it's finished. I played through the little kind of opening bit because I loved the view when you're flying
that's
through
2 days
Avernus.
before my birthday.
Because when that first came out, we were still playing Avernus.
That
Oh,
was pretty
wow.
cool. That was pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, you can see the big flying fortresses of Zariel's army
Yeah.
and stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Warrior. You only did that to yourself, mate. You did that to yourself. Oh, it's out on August 3rd. Nice.
Yes,
That's
2 days
right around
before
the
my
corner.
birthday.
Yeah. Newly rendered version looks amazing. Nice. Can't wait. Can't wait.
You know,
Lovely.
I'm sort of glad that I started playing it last year, and then I got distracted with work and stuff, and I never got past the Druid Village in that, because if I had gotten into it and realized it was just the first step, I
That's
would
as
have
far
been
as I've
very
gone as
annoyed.
well.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's great, you're all druids, neat. And then I, work, never went back. But now that they're going to complete it, I might actually engage. Maybe not. I do have Diablo 4, and that's. Oh, what? Oh, hello.
I have
Oh,
jumped. I have jumped into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I'm going to be out of that commission for a while.
Oh
dear.
yeah, Valhalla is so cool.
Massive.
So cool.
Much. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Okay, so. Also, I'll not lie. I'm playing it now because I want to kind of get into the real feeling of things because I have backed the Vatican clans from Ghostfire Gaming, and I'm very excited for that coming out. To get my Viking on in the future. Because we're gonna set it in the Northern Islands, like at the north of the Moonshays, because there's a bunch of like Viking-like people up there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay. So. Let us jump into that. One more check there, please, Waymack. Hey,
One more
Canadian
check.
Dice. Welcome in.
Oh,
Boop!
oh, happy Dominion Day, Canadian Dice.
Yes! Boop!
Oh, yeah,
Thank God!
yeah.
28, nat 20.
Look at that. Bookending things there with a nat 1 and a nat 20.
I booped loud enough. Huzzah!
Just
You
in
did,
time.
Yeah, just in time.
Okay, I think that brings us to here. Coming along the river as you are. Oh, nice dinosaur sounds there. Okay, on day 19, since you left the coast, you find yourselves emerging from the jungle into a very different piece of terrain here, as you have arrived in the Aldani Basin. As Hugh correctly surmised, the Shoshenstar and Tath rivers both flow out of this marshy upland basin, which is a popular feeding ground. Never mind. The basin is named. I'll skip a sentence or two there, excuse me. The basin is named after the Aldani, which, Waymack, I think in your studies of the land and everything, you will have come across these folk. The basin is named after the Aldani, who are a race of lobster folk. Many Cheltons recall childhood fables about the eerie lobster folk that lived in the rivers and lakes of their homeland. No reliable witnesses have ever reported an encounter with Aldani in decades, and most Cheltons believe that the Aldani perished.
That was a roller coaster of emotions for Waku. That was lobster folk. That's weird. Wait a second. I've never animated an exoskeleton. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, I can't animate an exoskeleton.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Wait, they're all dead. I just have to find a corpse.
And also,
Hi.
as you can see on the map, 3 hexes to the north, you can also see your goal, finally in view, as you emerge from the trees. A 1,800 foot tall high plateau with sheer cliffs rises above the jungle.
He's supposed to get up that.
You know those, is it Angel Falls in Venezuela? That falls off. It's like that.
Yep.
There's this huge.
The Altiplano.
Yeah, I saw biologists talking about those, and the wildlife and the life up there is more similar to African wildlife and genealogies than the jungle below it, because it's been up there and isolated since all the continents were together.
That was a
nuts.
interesting little bit of information. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I believe one of them features in one of the Tales from the Radiant Citadel, Tales through the Radiant Citadel. There's one of those which is based on Venezuelan stuff, and I'm going to use that in our Eberron offline game as they go into the fabulous lush jungle kind of forest area, which is linked with a wild zone of the plain of is it? I forget which of the Eberron plains it is, but yeah, it's linked. It's got crazy like nature and stuff coming through.
Oh, that thing.
There's like huge megafauna and things like that. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to keep out of the basin and continue towards Mbala?
I'm guessing our goal, since our goal is in Mbala, we're making that decision, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the basin, like how deep so we are at the top of the plateau and no, we wouldn't be if the river. So the river falls from, and the basin is up at the top of the plateau?
No, the river comes out of the basin where you are now. It's like a huge, like really marshy area.
Sure, but there's a plateau.
But the plateau you can see is north of where it is on the map. Mbala is the plateau.
Mbala.
Oh, okay. We need, that's where we're heading. So
that's what you're aiming for, yeah.
Don't go down if we need to go up.
Exactly.
We're staying out of the basin.
Okay. So I'll say if you go like to north and then northwest, so that one south of where the dot is, that will be where the access would be.
If that's what our orienteering tells us, that's what we're doing.
Okie doke.
We're also running out of insect spray. Are we almost there?
You've got 10 days left.
Okay. The big
24.
Nice.
If on 5 days to go, I'm gonna go looking for more insect spray.
Okay. So you start to make your way north there. Wait, go away. There we go. Skirting around the edge. It's just like this huge, like there's like 15 feet tall grasses, just just swaying in the wind that comes down off the mountains here, and it's very misty as well. There's lots of mist kind of rolling around here, and heat shimmer off the humidity of the marsh. Okay, one more please. There we go.
Boop, copy that. Survival out. Boop given. Boop received. Ooh.
That is
Sitting tired. Waymac rolls a 14.
That is, I think, because you're still strictly on like waterways, because you're on the edge of the marsh.
The 10
now,
okay.
So it's still 10, but that is a potential encounter. Scarlet, your turn.
Dun. Me for rolling? Is this a D20 or survival?
D20. 18 plus is bad news.
Dun.
Yes.
I like
20.
that.
Oh, excellent.
Oh man!
Natural 20. Have you got them, folks? Let those phoenixes fly.
Why can't I get that for initiative ever? I've been casual rolling, and it's been 1s and 4s on that die.
Okay, wilderness encounters.
Oh
Beach.
man!
Jungle.
I may have activated the T-Rex.
I hope so.
I've I gave you the Terminator music, so we'll see what happens.
Mountains. What does this count as here? I'm trying to get our terrain. Rivers.
So like 1/2 river, 1/2 marsh, 1/2
swamp.
jungle.
There we go. So this counts as swamp, I'll say. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, Ember, this is all on you. Cheers, Robojax. Give me that D100, please.
Come on, Ember Dice. What do we got today? We got a 17.
Oh, that's pretty low.
I know. I never roll that low.
One duck.
Actually, no, I rolled a 3 the other day. That was a hell of a thing.
Okay.
The 3 on a fate roll too.
What's everyone's passive perception?
changed.
11, I think.
1 second. Mine has shifted.
11, yeah.
15 as well.
Okay. How about you, Johnny?
15.
15, thank you. Okay, Embra and Waymak are not surprised, but Waku is, as your expedition is attacked by 4 crocodiles.
Oh God! Oh God! I'm so surprised right now.
I'm so surprised. Oh no. The surprise. It is surprising.
It'd be surprising if one is named Gustav.
Oh, I just had a thought, but no. He was an alligator, so it's fine. Schnoodle was an alligator. These are crocodiles.
Oh, Snoodle, I was like, I mean, yeah, close.
Gustav was a crocodile that in the 70s and 80s was reputed to have killed 300 people and come in at around 30 feet. Now, a lot of that's probably local myth, but yeah, it was...
Crocs get pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's a salty in the Melbourne Aquarium that's sitting around, like, 7 meters.
Wow. So...
Big boy.
I grabbed the random battle map as it comes with the module here, and it is...
Yeah, and it's just got tokens on it, doesn't it?
Nope. But it is just a plain piece of parchment kind of looking thing.
Right?
Makes sense.
They really went all out with their lately.
Okay, here you are. Crocodiles. Creatures and monsters. Crocodiles, where are you?
Crocodiles.
Not
They do
there.
chompies.
Where was it? Miscellaneous creatures? Yes, there we go. Ooh, music.
Can you imagine being told by like a module to? Can you imagine telling a crocodile to its face that it's a miscellaneous creature? Can you imagine being that brave?
I wouldn't tell anything to a crocodile's face, frankly. I don't think it has the ability to understand language.
I think Scarlett's been in the Feywild too long.
Oh, okay.
I also love crocodiles. So they're just so they can't blep because they got the jaws. Alligators can blep. Crocodiles can't.
Oh.
They can do what?
Stick the tongue out, you like cats do.
Oh.
So alligators can, crocodiles can't, because crocodiles have like basically a snap jaw that would cut off their tongue if they had. Yep.
Okay, so please roll me some of that tasty initiative, and Waku, get that wild magic surge ready.
It's 88.
I think we need to be put on the battle map. I'm still looking at the hex map as a player. Please and thank you.
Behold its
Not
glory.
bad addition. Its absolute shining visage.
Isn't it beautiful? Sorry, I shall get.
You've lost, crocodiles. We have the high ground.
There is no high ground in the marsh.
You underestimate them, Charlie.
Oh wait, I have initiative. Or, I keep forgetting. There we go. 16. I have advantage.
That's
advantage on.
So you said I have no zombie, or I do have a zombie?
You do.
Okay. Well, then it's in front of me.
it's defending me.
Where is he? Zombie.
Was because we've had
Can you grab it?
some stuff there.
Yeah, I've already got him.
Cheers.
Or like I said, wild magic was 88. I rolled it when we
Thank you.
started.
Australis, I'm afraid that is as good as you get. Australis thought it hadn't loaded in yet. It has. That's what it is. The random battle map is just a gridded piece of parchment.
You are the chosen crops. You were supposed to bring balance to the swamp. Is there a or do you hit or?
There's no. I'm gonna go with giant snake attack. There's no crocodile one. I'm sorry.
No death roll.
I mean, yeah, the crocodiles and alligators just hiss. So there you go.
They do. They do. They also go "Aye" when they're babies.
Fair. So I should bring Hugh in the mix here,
Ah, yes.
just to be fair. Yeah, one each. A crocodile each. Okay, so I'm afraid, Waku, for the first round, you have the surprised condition. How is Hugh's passive? Let's double check. Crocodile fight. This, yes. Roll 20, bringing you the Theatre of the Mind experience. Yes, Rishi. Oh, yeah. Hugh is also a passive of 11, so not immediately jumping into things, I'm afraid. Let us
Oh, lordy.
get our turn order. Ho, ho. And get you fine people in there. Boop. 2 Emmix. Go away. Okay. And our crocodiles.
Wait.
And go. Oh, not bad.
So fragile.
Okay, let's get that initiative in there, guys.
Yay.
Hugh's gonna be initiative. Ooh, 18, nice.
Nicely done here.
Okay, but Brackle, you're fastest.
Alright, it's not Brackle, it's Embra. Don't know why Brackle say, because I
yeah.
changed it.
Oh, that's weird.
It might be because maybe the tokens were still Brackle. So yeah, it is the tokens still Brackle.
I'll fix it.
That's okay. I got it. So Embra, identifying that they are small, 1, 2, 3 moves back, and as they do, they're gonna shoot out two Eldritch Blasts at the one in front of Hugh.
Okey-doke.
Come on, gotta keep in mind all these stat changes. So the first one is, gosh, freaking, the first one, the first one is a. Sorry, the first one's a 23 to hit.
Which one are you going for, sorry?
The one in front of Hugh.
Gotcha.
The first one's a 23 to hit with 6 force damage.
I heard horse.
And the second horse damage.
Maxine.
Nay.
Maxine's here.
No. I love Maxine.
Did you hear what I'm going
I
to do
loved
after
also-
the honey heist?
Yeah, I loved your dedication to wearing that horse mask for the session, though, isn't it?
I was toasty.
Yeah, I was about to say those things are hot.
Yeah, at the end of the honey heist, she got full criminal score, so she went for criminal and betrayed their quest giver, and they escaped off on a pirate ship heading to Darktoe. So we will now be doing a one-shot in the future called the Dark Horse of Darktoe.
That's amazing. I love that.
As Maxine becomes the new Plank King.
Oh, shiz.
Okay, what's the damage on that?
So the damage on the first one was 6, and then
Nice.
the damage for the second bolt, to attack for the second bolt was 18.
Hits.
With 6 points of force damage again, same croc.
Okay, that one looks pretty rough already on its last legs.
So that's my action, my movement, my. I'm not going to use my bonus action because I just realized Summon Wildfire Spirit is an action. So
Okay. Done. That brings us to. Hang on, I need to get this in order first. There we go.
oh no, it's the crocodiles.
Yes, the crocodiles, I'm afraid. Okay, let's catch. Is this one going to be able to come chasing after you? Let's see.
Gotta get through the others first.
Hang on.
Somebody will get an opportunity attack if it goes after me. Maybe.
Into there. Yeah, it can't reach you, so Waku gets I guess one for Waku, one for the zombie, should we say.
Oh no, big chumpies.
And Waymack, Tasty Kitty, and there. Okay, so coming for you first, Waku.
Mm-hmm.
Crocodile. Bite.
Oops. You need to roll that.
No worries. 13.
I think that's a hit. Let me double check. Yeah, meets beats.
Okay, you take 12 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And can you give me a... Oh no, there's no save. You are also grappled in the crocodile's jaws.
Okay.
As it grabs you and goes to do the death roll. Waymack. Misses. And
Yay.
The zombie,
Yay.
what's your zombie's AC, Waku?
Zombies.
Doesn't matter,
AC.
natural one.
Oh,
And like realizes the zombie is like, no, like moves away at the last second.
I'm the one that fucking gets hit.
13 will probably not get Hugh. I assume. Yeah, AC 16. Okay, so the other ones, they're just coming up and swarming up around the boats, and the kind of the Candela Obscura guys are like knocking them away with the kind of rudimentary paddles that you'd made. And the others do not manage to get you, but that brings us to Hugh's turn. He is going to swing at his with his great sword. Yeah, that is a 21. Has he got 2 attacks?
He does.
He's at level 5, yeah.
And 25. They'll both hit. And that is going to be 16 on the first one and 7 on the second. That first one was huge. What the hell? Okay. 2d6 plus 3, and it got 6 and 6 on the dice.
Damn. Damn.
So that first hit kills that one. Hang on, which of them is in the turn order? That one, okay. So that one is and then he's like, Waymack! My friend! He comes running over to you and puts this one down there. Okay. Big cuts across its shoulder. And Waku. An 88 on the Warlock. Not Necromancer table.
Is there a necromancer table?
Well, there's a wizard table.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a wizard. I'm a necromancer.
Waku.
Yes.
An 88 on the Warlock Wild Magic table. The next thing you eat is terrifyingly spicy.
Oh god. It's Waku and not me. I hate spicy food.
So there you go. That's something to bear in mind for the campfire later.
That's so silly. I love it.
And it's your turn.
It's Waymac's turn.
Oh, and I thought I hadn't moved forward. I had, yes. Sorry, yes, Waymack. My bad.
Die, great dinosaur dragon lizard!
Oh, sorry, I yelled in the camera or the microphone again. Double Kopeshes, and I triggered the. Let's double check that because I put the minus B4.
Yep.
That
It's
works.
there.
Yeah, nice to know.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Kopesh again with the extra attack, and then the Norembeki.
That's
Oh.
natural.
Norembeki was. Yeah, so that is a max plus a
Yes.
roll. So
8
it's
plus
a
2,
4.
10.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So 10 and then 7, so 17. It had 12 left. You managed to cut your way through it.
And that's my turn.
Okay,
Now that throwing knife is doing you good.
nice. Waku is surprised.
It's true. Oh god, I'm no longer surprised and I'm very aware of the situation I'm in. Please help me.
Embra.
Emra, again. Bang bang. Double Eldritch Blast.
Let's put you in the mouth there. There you go. Chop, chop, chop.
Aiming for the one that's about to do the death rolls. Trying to release their friend. Ooh, that's less. Does a 14 hit?
The one that's got Waku?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay. But we're dice with D10. Yum. 8 points of damage on that one.
Nice.
21. Hit?
21 hits, of course.
5 points of damage force.
Okay, also bloodied.
I tried. Alas, I could not get out.
Not bloodied, sorry, on its last legs. Okay.
On its last legs?
Yep.
No, so close.
Okay, boom.
That's gonna hurt.
I jump.
Have I got jump?
This one's going for the little bite-sized kitty. Okay, against you, Waku. 17.
Hits.
4 piercing.
Oh, okay.
And Wimak. Natural 20!
Oh, what?
Sorry. That's going to be 12 plus. Wow, dice, come back. Where'd it go? Oh, no.
Oh, it rolled
the
max on the
on
damage.
the-
That's why it hurt so much last time. We love
Where
that.
did it disappear to? Come on, you're not a D4, you're not supposed to do this. It's the D4 that are evil and hiding. Yeah, new dice. Who dis? Okay, you take 14 piercing, Gwimak, and also chomped up
Also.
on and grappled. Arr.
Ah! That's not good.
Mouth.
Yum yum
My
yum.
tummy. Okay. And that brings us to Hugh. Actually, Hugh now cuts his way across because he was surprised the first round. He wasn't supposed to have been able to do that. So now he cuts his way to you, Wimak. Wimak, I save you! That's why his cry is even more important now. He's like, he's getting eaten! Okay, and Wimak, you are restrained.
Grappled or restrained?
Restrained.
There's... Wait, grappled?
You are grappled
What's the
and
difference to
restrained.
Grappled
Really?
and restrained. Oh man. Damn it.
So you can use an action to escape,
I could. Hold
or
on.
roll with disadvantage.
Is Hugh attacking?
Hugh, the attacks that Hugh did last time were actually this time because
okay.
he was surprised.
Oh,
Alright, cool. No worries.
So, what's your name?
I'm attacking away.
Okay, with disadvantage. Unless you want to use your crystal to make it a straight roll.
Yes.
Okay, look.
All right.
Everyone remember we're doing normal inspiration rules with the crystals now. So you have to say beforehand that you want to roll with it.
Attack on the first one. Normal roll.
7. Sorry. Not.
Then with disadvantage.
Yes. Ooh, nope. Sorry. You are thoroughly chomped.
But my knife, however. Yeah. Hits him for 8.
It's
But it's
Still
not 8
doing-
because it's the offhand. So 5, that'll do. Because it's 6 on the dice and then minus the 1.
That is my turn. Thank you for being a great DM, John.
You're very welcome. Okay. 5 damage.
I'm fine.
You're not to be too strong here, but your minus has been 1 every time. Is it set up correctly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I put minus 1d4, so should it be minus parentheses d4?
I do not know how it works.
Anyway, my zombie will attempt to help me. And it will attack.
Okay.
Well, that's not a good number.
What'd you get?
It was a 9.
Okay, fair
Test
enough.
roll. Okay, that did not work.
Let's use that crystal to roll at normal for my
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Just into its jaw.
No, I think No, because you'd still
It's a
have
ranged
because
spell.
because it's a ranged spell, which gives you disadvantage, and you're restrained, which gives you disadvantage. Actually, I mean they don't stack, so
They don't stack.
yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. What is my spell? Attack bonus. Oh, that's maybe okay. 14.
It's
Okay.
Nice.
It's probably gonna kill it because I do a fair amount of damage.
there you go.
Where is it? Plus charisma. That's right. 9.
9.
Okay, that is enough. You managed to destroy the beast.
And then my second blast will depart.
So Charlie, you just like minus that from the roll below.
The what? No, that was just a test roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Right?
Yeah, you just take small boy off of
Off
the
the one below. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Because
Alright.
it won't take a negative. It won't
Yep.
take a negative.
Mm.
It's okay.
Second Eldritch Blast will be 16
16 hits. Siren
or
escape.
9 damage once again.
Nice. Siren escape. Give me noises. Oh, you did. I was gonna do it myself, but
Making good noises.
okay. On its last legs.
And we'll have stood up, and the zombie will
Nice.
get that one now. Just step over.
Okay. Hugh. It's like he hasn't paid me yet. Let it go.
Oh, it's Ember's turn.
It's me.
Oh, what the fuck is my turn order so messed up?
Because you never
What is he-
sorted.
No, I did.
No,
This
it
is-
didn't continue. I'm not sure why.
There you go.
I thought he did it too.
Oh, good.
Weird. Okay. Yes. Go for it.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh gosh. Does a 10 hit?
It does not. But it
Damn
doesn't,
it.
it doesn't hit
Alright.
Waymack either. That's the good news.
That's good. Does a 17? Yay.
Indeed.
That is an 8 force plus.
8. Okay. Waymack. I mean, you know, we're gonna go back into the abstract of travel in a second, so you get a long rest at some point. You take an extra little bit of damage as the crocodile explodes around you.
Oh,
Those teeth
I
are sharp.
apologize.
They're
That-
shrapnel. No,
He's
shrapnel.
like,
It's okay.
I'm in here.
it's a. I think. What is it? Ember's like, oh, that was excessive. My apologies.
It is okay.
Picking bits of lizard, well, reptile. Yeah, they're not lizards. Reptile out of his fur.
There we go. Okay. So,
How much extra damage did I take?
just one, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna get a long rest. So.
I don't trust you. I won't take a long rest and believe you until we get a long rest. I mean,
We just acknowledge that we're not doing 3 checks a day.
which is great, and I appreciate. But you know, I have played with you for over a year now, and the only thing more rare than a level up are the long rests.
Damn.
Boom! DM Charlie, I'm out. It's been fun. Thank you.
You know the sad thing about Saturday? At the end of the session, they were going to level up.
They were gonna
For the
level
first
up.
time.
I knew it.
Oh, the fates conspire, John, to keep you true to course. You know.
Okay, so going back to the jungles here. The second day has this brief, violent encounter, but you continue on your way, having fended off the crocodiles. Hey, Barry. It's Ember.
I was briefly considering, like, I'm not sure if Eber would, but Eber was considering taking some of the crocodile teeth as trading items.
Sure.
Because they've been told about, like, things like, things are exchanged for goods and services. They still don't quite understand money yet outside of spell components.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna take some teeth, I guess. Okay, I would like to gather some
There it
teeth.
is.
Also,
Sorry,
crocodile tastes like chicken, so I suppose that feels. sorted.
Yeah, it's the D&D equivalent of 3 days from retirement. Okay. Give me that roll there, please. Oh, Mac.
Nip!
Booped. Yes, indeed.
You got
21.
Right on. Nice.
Okay, and you move to the northwest. And again, emerging from the trees, you see the majestic cliffs of Ambala above you. So, I reiterate. Try to reiterate. There we go. A 1,800-foot high plateau with sheer cliffs rises up above heaps of boulders as large as ships. As you get closer, you can see a narrow path is cut into the cliff face and seems to climb all the way to the top.
Is it an older path?
It seems to have been around for quite a while, yeah.
Okay.
And there's a great many switchbacks up the edge of the cliffs there. It is a 3-mile journey up to the top. And
That's a
it's
lot
about
of steps.
it's about
We're gonna have the best calves.
It's about 5 feet across on average. Lots of tumbled boulders and tangled roots block the path. But I like this. As long as the characters aren't being chased by anything, they can clear the obstructions safely.
That sounds like a threat.
It takes you 3 hours to clamber to the top.
Oh God.
Now-
Welcome to my hell. Now that you're short like me.
Yes, Waymack.
We're all short except for you.
Waymack takes about 6 naps on the way.
Right.
I would say that I will say that at least for one of the hours, if I feel like we're under threat for undead, I would have passed everyone a copper piece and cast Dead Walking.
I mean, there's nothing on the cliffs.
If there's no sign, absolutely no sign. Cool. Just double checking. Given the chase sequence and threat.
I mean, it's just like, if you had a random encounter at the foot of the cliffs, I assume.
I
That's what
suppose
it's
that
referring
makes sense,
to.
yeah.
Okay, so as you climb ever higher above the tree line, you are treated to stunning views of the surrounding wilderness. Across the Aldani Basin to the southeast is a very interesting sight. You can see a large earth moat, a big block of stone, but it seems to have some sort of greenery on the top, although it's difficult to make out from this distance, floating above the jungle. And as Hugh sees it, he stops and just jaw drops. I did not think I would ever see this. Oh, I have to tell my mother. Look, everyone. It is the heart of Uptow. And it is clearly natural stone, but it is roughly heart-shaped.
And it floats?
It is flying above the jungle.
Floating.
Yes, floating above the
Ooh,
jungle.
kind of like Pandora.
Oh,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen those movies, sorry. But yeah.
Oh,
Then yeah,
that's-
like Avatar. Yeah, cool. Right
It's
on.
very interesting. Why is it flying?
Let me put this up here. It's here. There you go.
conveniently near the heart of the island.
Right.
Peninsula.
I see nothing.
I put it onto the map. It's here. It's southeast of where you guys are.
Oh, we see it floating. I thought it was like a handout. Okay,
Oh, right. I see. Sorry. Yeah.
gotcha.
Let's see if it gives any description.
How far is each hex? 5 miles? 10 miles?
It's a day's travel.
Yeah, it's
not sure
a
it's
a
about
long.
distance.
I mean, the map will probably be, it's to scale
One
if
hex
you want to
equals
measure.
10 miles.
So yeah, it's 100 miles away.
So the thing's huge.
Yeah. A
It's
massive,
second.
quote unquote, a massive chunk of earth and rock torn from the earth drifts over the swampy forest, about 200 feet above the ground. And there is definitely something on top of it, but it's difficult to make out.
Oh, sorry, I just got a doorbell.
Nice.
My brain's like Ziggurat Tedoko.
That is not visible from this side of things.
All right.
I'm wondering, like, I should probably like remove a bunch of these hexes, right?
I was about to say, how much do we understand of the area now that we've seeing it from the aboves?
I think. I mean, I'm gonna say. Roll me a d6.
Hey. Rolling a d6. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. 5.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can see before the mists and things make things impossible. You can see five hexes away.
Woo!
So, bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why do you appear to be celebrating?
4, 5.
We can see 5 hexes away from the big tall thing we climbed for 3 hours.
Ready? 3,
Oh,
2,
yay.
1. Ha!
Ta-da!
Oh, wow.
That is a huge basin. Holy crap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that gonna grab? Oh, it's just stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll update things later.
Okay.
But yeah,
No
basically
worries.
down here as well.
What is it? Colby's gonna come back and be like, "What? How much travel did you guys do?"
Right.
Yeah,
And then
Tol-
what we gotta say is that like we would is the whole session, man. Just nothing but travel.
Toln's dead.
Yeah.
Everything, you know.
Yep. We've killed undead for the last hours. Where were you? We could have used your help. Waku's traumatized, more so than usual.
He's followed by like 15 undead.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of friends out of the.
So that's 50, 50. Oh, you can see down to there. No, it's that. That's
Damn.
60.
Damn, climbing this cliff was a good idea.
There's 2
All of
more.
me
You
is
get
like-
these 2 as well.
You know what it's like? It's like Tears or like Zelda or any of the games or like what is it, Horizon Zero Dawn. You get on top of the big tall giraffe thing, you activate it and it's just like whoosh.
I can
Your map has been updated.
I now know all of the important locations in a predetermined radius.
You
Yes.
yeah, you've
Like playing
you're-
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed.
you're
getting up
synchronizing.
really high.
I was about to
Same
say.
thing. It's the
Yeah,
Ubisoft
Eagle
Tower,
Eyes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Congratulations.
Yeah, Donny Basin's so much bigger than I anticipated.
Yeah. Okay, so you have arrived there, and you get that beautiful view. Yes, voila, there we go. You continue to climb up. Yep, you can see the heart of El Tau. Nestled, that's not visible yet. Everyone make me a perception check.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. It's me.
No
Hi.
is the answer.
natural
I
20.
can't see anything.
19.
Who got the nat 20? Is that Waymack?
Nice.
Okay, Waymack.
Like, you know how your cat stares out the window? That's what he's doing
So
outside.
what are you
of the
looking
cliff.
at, buddy? Is it a bird? Is it a bird? Is it Aragorn?
Yeah, his tail's
Is
like,
it a rock?
Just that chattering thing that cats do.
Oh, the little chitters.
Waymack, with that very, very perceptive view, a 20 was what was needed, so the others do not see it. You can even make out the wreck of the Star Goddess,
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
which is impressive.
That is impressive.
How far?
Eyes of
is-
eagle!
I mean, that's in the module. It says you can see it, because I guess a lot of people come down the rivers from Port Nyanzaru as opposed to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a chance for people to see. It's 120 miles away. Well spotted,
Yeah.
Waymack. Well spotted. Hugh
That is-
just like throws his mother's map up in the air and just like stalks off down the path. Guide yourself, you fuck. Did you hire me to taunt me? Okay. So
That's hilarious.
Oh, the
About-
zombie kitty winter.
let's finish up here. About 100 feet below the lip of the plateau, the path veers directly into a natural cleft in the stone face. Steps are cut into the 15-foot wide crevice, and scenes of jungle predators, flying lizards, coatls, and erupting volcanoes are carved into the shallow relief on the walls, which make a creative use of the natural shape of the rock. It is a wondrous sight, yes. As you reach the top of the steps emerge onto the top of the plateau, beneath a once grand but now decrepit wooden gateway. The gates that seal this entrance are rotted away. Only their rusted iron hinges and reinforcing bands remain. In their place are heaps upon mounds upon heaps of human skulls. Picked clean of all flesh and bleached white by the sun, they grin up at you from the roadway and down from atop towering mounds. And we shall stop there. Hold that thought. But thank you.
Leave yourself a message in the chat so you don't forget.
Oh, Charlie can ask me after we go off stream. So here, hang on. Let's run last time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get one of those in every time now.
The end of every episode.
Josh,
We'll
yeah, we
learn
used that for the last.
adventures.
We used that last time for the first time, so try and
Oh, great.
try and
We love it.
make that a tradition. I will get rid of this now that you are on top. Ember, you have not found your ziggurat yet, but if you travel to the sides and move around the plateau, you'll get
looking.
views in different directions. Yeah. Okay, so a massive thank you, my friends, for joining us today. Thank you for the raids and the gifted subs and the subs. All of the support is absolutely wonderful as always. Big shout out to Big Jim Slade Gaming for that big old raid there. Thank you. And for those of you stuck around from the raid, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you. Please do give us a follow if you'd like to catch more of our adventures. We play lots of sessions through the week, and it's always a good time. Now, as we continue off here into our real-life adventures, let us say goodbye to these fine folks. But after we do that, we'll be drawing the winner of our giveaway. So please, thank you, Bree. Jump in if you are not already. ! Enter in the chat for this week's goodies from CZRPG. This is a new giveaway from last week, so if you got last week's one, if you're lucky, then jump in again. So ! Enter in the chat for your chance to win. And we will see you all again soon. But if you want to see these other people, Embra, where art thou on this plainest, most material?
On this plainest, most material, I'm Scarlet Sun, she, her, your nuddle-like librarian. And when I am not here, or on QuestJunkiesUK like I was this morning, looking a little bit more aura, you can find me over on my channel. You can find me over on the College of Inspiration as Miss Cotta bi-weekly. And you can also find me on the Coffee Club, which is also dubbed the Caffeined Club, where we have moved from Patreon because Patreon was a dick, for lack of a better word, and was double charging people, and I do not stand for that for my community at all.
Many social platforms and things just like
Yeah,
did everyone
just
like wake up
casually.
and choose to be assholes?
They all
for-
chose
suddenly?
violence and a cultural exchange rate, which made absolutely no sense. So anyway, if you'd like to support what I do, get up to, I think, 23 months now of encounters, one-shots, character designs, for just $7 USD, consider joining the Ko-fi Caffeine Club. Where you get access to the backlog, and then every month after that, you get access to all the other fun stuff too.
Excellent. I just realised, looking at the map, you've managed to link the two sides. Look at that.
We did it!
All the way through.
We cut a line.
Okay, thank you very much. Heading over to Lee, Waymack. When you enter cute little kitty.
Did you get the thing I sent you in Discord? I don't think you did.
I did.
Very recent. Oh, the recent one, the thingy.
Yeah. I was waiting for your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm GM Charlie, pro DM, really awesome guy, world-class role player, and your friend here on QuestJunkiesUK. All jokes aside, I am the face of a cadre of a community of very diverse, wonderful, amazing role players built around a cadre of professional dungeon masters. We run a lot of games, and we have something big coming up. Right there, exactly. Coming in September, we are partnering with Frictionless Dan, and we'll be doing a Wild Beyond the Witchlight stream. We're gonna run it with kind of a Brothers Grimm meets the Muppets kind of attitude.
Yes.
You know, really tongue-in-cheek, kind of really lighthearted. Why does this apply to you? Why am I telling you in July? I'm casting. You want to be on a stream? Are you a good role player? Are you fun to play with? Hit me up. DM Charlie Gaming, discover your legend. Love your game.
Awesome.
Thank you, John.
You're very kind. Yep, and the link for the Discord is right here. So jump in there and get in touch with Charlie if you want to get involved. Both Charlie and Dan are fantastic creators, and they have lots of wonderful things for the Witchlight, which we enjoyed ourselves as well when we played.
We collaborate really, really well, we found. Also, we'll be doing lots of giveaways in that one, so as well.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, I had to apologise to Dan because we're not going to get to his other Spelljammer
I know,
things.
not getting to Mercanes and Megapedes.
No,
dude.
as I said to Dan, hey, don't blame me. It was the dice. Decided what happened.
They really hated you guys that session.
And
What's that saying? It's a poor workman that blames his tools. No, it's the dice. You're good, man.
when the tool is a random thing, I think you get to blame them.
right. A blunt force 9mm D20.
If a carpenter blamed his saw, which 50-50 cut the wood or cut his own leg, then he would be okay for blaming the saw, I think.
Well, it's the tape measure, because I find even when I measure twice, I still cut it too damn short.
Yes, as I promised, Dan, we will be getting to those as one shots in the future. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. So, yeah, there we go, folks. Wild Beyond the Witchlight coming in September. Look forward to that. And GM Josh.
Hello, it's me, GM Josh. I was once a simulacrum created for the purpose of playing D&D. However, I passed away from exhaustion and received a taste of my own medicine as I was cruelly revived through John Loynes' necromantic energy. And I am now forced to play D&D for your pleasure.
Just curious. How many hit points does Tom have?
I just checked. I was looking at it just a couple of minutes ago, and now I have forgotten. I'm sweating. He's not sweating yet, but I'm sweating because I realized how long this game is going to go. He has a maximum of 68, and then, as we discussed before, he will be crafting things to increase his constitution when he realizes that he's progressively getting worse.
Yes, he is down to hang on. He's down to 49 now.
Oh no.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm sweating for Tom. He's sweating because all the people he's revived Probably dead. His frost-forged little commune is
Right?
rampant.
Yeah, the existence of Frostforged in the Wikiverse is at stake here, which is our version of Warforged, my friends, because it was created with Frost Giant magic.
Oh dear.
Speaking of Frost Giants. Anyway, as we move on, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. An absolute pleasure, as always. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. Coming up this week, we have, later on, Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond. 4 sessions left, coming on, hurtling towards their conclusion. They have dispatched the Dark Lord's lieutenants and have to battle their way through the corrupted Carnival's funhouse to reach the Master of Ceremonies themselves. And then we'll be playing some Candlekeep Mysteries on the weekend. So, big shout out to everyone. I hope you're able to join us for all of that fun. Astralis, don't you put dag stuff against me. Okay. So, oh, that's a face object. Self-portrait. Okay, now. We get so used to seeing usernames. I just have to try and imagine. Okay.
Skern.
So, yes, do join Daisy there in chat and our other friends as we jump back into Candlekeep at the weekend. Okay, huge thank you, everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. Let us see who our lucky winner is of the CCRPG goodies. Good luck, everyone. Today's winner is... Yeah, I know who says that is.
Turbo!
Turbo! KKB, congratulations. Okay, thank you, Bree. Pleasure to have you as always. And we look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Exciting things coming up in the future. A very good children's hospital charity has approached us for wanting to do some work together. So that's something I think was going to happen. As I said about Lord Gasumba before, we're going to be doing the massive Greyhawk online convention fundraiser with us kicking off the whole event as before. We have some... Spelljammer has been taken off the roster, unfortunately, as that TPK happened on Saturday, but we do have the fantastic upcoming Blades in the Dark campaign, the Blades of Brawl, on the Rock of Brawl. Frictionless Dan will definitely be making an appearance in that as well, as the various Spelljammer ancestries vie for control of the Rock. And perhaps an appearance by Brawl himself, who knows? Because he is a pirate king. Although I don't know if he's still around. I haven't looked into the lore that much yet. I will before we start. Okay, thank you everybody. Yes, Lee, it was F's all around on that day. Okay. Thank you everyone. Cannot wait to see you all again very, very soon. Stick around as we head off raiding. Let's see who's on at the moment. Go away the other one. Nope. Who hell on right now? Okay. I'm gonna go with Rishi's emote there and turn that scowling Darling Creepshow face into a smiley one. Let us raid into our friends over at Darling Creepshow, playing Dragonfire in Cormier. Yep, let's head over to Creep. Okay, so
Tasty.
Thank you everyone. Do stick around for that raid if you've gotten let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts. Very soon in time. Bye. Check out the Troll Lord Games Kickstarter.
What does F mean?